Alright folks, today we're diving into a tale of mermaids, adventures, and friendship. Let's see how Ben tries to find that missing sister. So, Ben decides to rope in the captain's son, Sander. The military took his best friend, and now all he wants is to recover that friendship. Their objectives align. Ryan returned to Helen's, gave back the dagger, and kept last night a secret. Ben arrived then. Whoever asks Ryan won't say where he went last night. Suddenly, Ben gets a mysterious message. It's from Sander. Turns out this morning, he got an SOS text from his friend Chris. Talk about an alarming wake-up call. Sander instantly knew Chris likely bored a phone. Online sleuthing revealed the owner was a nurse. To learn more, Sander decided to tail the nurse to a military base, but dead end. The real kicker? Ryan doesn't even seem human. She's like a fish that just swam ashore. So, Ben and the crew decided to take her back to the rescue station. Time to teach her some human talk and uncover Mermaid's secret. Mermaids can turn human on land, but it's not easy. So when Ben splashes in, Ryan defends. Plus, mermaids hardly show up on land because they think it's scarier than the ocean. And Ryan? Yeah, she's pretty smart too. One glance and she aces the animal test. Weight, nearly 198 pounds. And she's super strong. But just when they are testing things out, another staff member swings by for work. Even though Ryan can speak most of the English, they couldn't believe it when she just walked over to colleagues while Ben and Susan were plotting next moves. The colleague actually invites Ryan to a party, and she shockingly agrees. By the time Ben and the team wrap up their discussion, Ryan's gone. Luckily, Susan spots the colleague's post, so they rush to the party. Just as they find Ryan, she gets knocked over by a dancer. They think her cover's blown, but surprise, she doesn't transform. Then the police arrive. To hide Ryan, Susan drags him away, leaving Ben to charm the cops. While chatting, Ben learns the police are actually looking for Ryan because they got a lead on that guy she dealt with, and they even drew her sketch. Ryan's now the prime suspect. Though her identity's intact, Ben didn't foresee the military looking onto her. Because of this, they had to temporarily abandon their research on the nearly perished mermaid to talk about a roadblock. Meet Ryan, a girl who's actually a mermaid. She turned human because her sister got nabbed by humans. Talk about a dramatic family, but little do they know, her sister Donna is currently escaping while undergoing experiments. Meanwhile, a guy named Chris takes the chance to break free and runs into an injured woman he thinks she's trying to escape to. So, Chris takes her away while Ryan waits for news from her sister. She's been out of the water too long, and her skin's starting to fall apart. Ben thinks it's time to send her back to sea, but Helen stops him. Helen thinks those who caught her sister might still wait for Ryan, so she'll handle his skin issues first. While Helen's tending to Ryan's wounds, Ryan suddenly spots something odd about Helen lifting her pant leg. She's shocked to see Helen's skin is falling apart too. But Helen doesn't explain, and Ryan, unfamiliar with human culture, doesn't probe further. As time drags on, Ryan not only waits for her sister in vain, but also sees her own health declining. It's not pretty. Ben decides to send her back to the ocean with a tracker so they can keep tabs on her. But just then, he receives news. They found Chris, and now the sister's life hangs by a thread. Ryan feels the weight of responsibility. As they are prepping to extract Donna's marrow, she suddenly fights back, taking down the lab techs in a scramble. She transforms into a human, knocks out a nurse, and bumps right into Chris on her escape. Chris uses the nurse's phone to call his buddy Sander, who quickly reaches out to Ben, then rushes over with Ryan to wait by the roadside. After a long wait, Chris' car arrives. Ben and Susan rush to see, but Ryan spots his sister. Without a second thought, she darts out to chase her sister. The sisters reunite at last, but Ryan's too weak to even say hi. Donna sees her sister in such a state, and without hesitation, scoops her up and heads straight to the ocean while Sander gets sent for treatment. It seemed as though everything had calmed down, and Ben and his team went back to their respective lives, yet, just as they were checking Ryan's location with peace of mind, they unexpectedly found that the signal had vanished from the gauge. Fast forward a month, Chris, healed and at the bar, suddenly meets a stone-faced man. It's Donna's researcher. Do you still know who she is? I want you to spill everything you know. Meanwhile, Ben unexpectedly discovers a female dragonfish body by the sea, definitely not something that should be there. Dragonfish usually cruise at depths of 600 meters. How is it chilling near shore? Something's definitely off. They head to the docks and guess what? More dragonfish sightings. This bizarre phenomenon gets their attention, so Susan decides it's time for an autopsy. During the autopsy, she discovers the dragonfish's digestive tract lacks enzymes and its hydration levels are. This means something in the sea must have killed it. Just then, the tracker beeps to say Ryan's ready to hit land. They follow the signal to the beach and find Ryan's tail, but even after trekking all night, there's still no sight of her. They have to call Helen to tell her they think Ryan's in trouble. But when they get back to the rescue station, surprise, Ryan and her sister are. Ryan replies, "We came back because we need some food."